taboo has fallen. The Gungans are gone. Now, MandRproductions must build a new MOC to take its place. One far bigger and better than ever before. A clone base shall rise from the ashes. This is not building on a budget. This is Moctober. Yalla, let go!
And with that beautiful introduction out of the way, I welcome you to Moctober 2019. This is something I've been looking forward to for a while, and if you didn't catch it in the introduction, I am building a clone base. I'm throwing it back to like 2009, 2010 when clone bases were all the rage. I could do like a first order base pretty easily, like it could be interchangeable, but I'm going for a clone base. That's what I'm really going for, which I'm excited for. I think that's going to be really fun. If you guys do enjoy Moctober, by the way, give the video a like, and if you have any input during the video for my MOC, any technique tips or whatever, leave in the comment section below. I think I've come up with some pretty good stuff for this week, hopefully, so we'll get into that. But yes, Moctober is back. I'm so glad. I was originally planning for quite a while to just make a Venator for this year. I wanted to like just get custom instructions and build a UCS Venator, and I thought that would be fun. And then I was like, well, that's not really creative. I'm just building a Lego set, essentially, just ordering parts on Bricklink. So I'm building a clone base. That's what I decided on. I thought it would be fun. We'll see where the series goes. Of course, this is a 1-month thing, although the finale episode might take place on November 1st, just because of the way October works this year. If I want to do 5 episodes, it would have to be the finale on November 1st, with every episode being on a Friday. So that's what we're looking at, Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern, guys. Anyway, I don't want to hold you up anymore. Let's get into Moctober. I have got the base plates in here, and I'm going to lay them out on the table, which is kind of going to be a pain when I have to change the table out probably, but there you go. 8 gray, 3 green, and hopefully that should fill the table. About to find out. The base building is actually going pretty well. I've got a general outline of the main base here, and then I've got like the walkway, which I'm actually doing some experimenting with. I wanted to put tiles on the outside like this, but these bricks don't actually lay with enough space there. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put some plates underneath all that to raise it up and basically allow them all to sit like that, because I just think it's a cool design to have. See, I laid them out like that, and I thought I was going to be able to slip plates under there, but there's just not enough space, so I have to put, or tiles rather, under there, but I have to put plates and then put these on, and then, or put the tiles under and then put these on. So that's going to be the concept for that. I have more of these tiles in here, so I just got to dig into the bottom of this basically to fill the rest of this out. Now, I was thinking I would run a pathway along here, but I actually think what I want to do with this is I'm going to have like the main base here, and then there's going to be like, a second floor walkway over to like a secondary base area or something like that, or some facility part of the base. I don't know exactly, but I just thought that would be cool to have some sort of like walkway. I don't know, that would look dope, but that's the current idea. So also going to put windows in the back here like this, so some giant windows, maybe taller probably. I have to find more of these. I know I have more. I've gotten more than 9, so I'll make those a little bit taller, but it'll be just kind of nice big windows in the back to let light through as well. So looking good for a start. I'm working on what will be like the bridge here. It might be another like plate longer here, so I'm thinking another plate longer probably to separate it. But I was thinking for the railing, in my head it was going to be an indoor bridge, but now it's definitely going to be an outdoor bridge because I like the way this looks. I had the higher up version like this, and it didn't cover the plate, but I actually like it better where it covers the plate because it gets rid of that third color. So it's just dark and light gray instead of dark gray, light gray, and black there. And I just think it actually looks cleaner when it's lower. So I'm going to go with the lower design on this. Looks actually pretty dope. So I added something to the design of the walkway here. So you can see on the underside, I have the inverted tile pieces, and I actually put little 1x2 dark bluish gray tiles, those right there, on top of them. And they actually come in real flush on the bricks that I already put on there. So that looks really clean, and I am sticking with that design. That really finishes it off nicely. This looks a little bit rough, but when you put the tiles on there, oh my goodness, it really just like closes everything off and finishes off that design. So the walkway will basically just look like that. now. So that's gonna be pretty dope. I like what I'm seeing. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else to the bottom side of this, but I gotta see if I have enough of these inverted tiles in there, those ones, to use to finish up the other side of this so I can be done with the walkway. Just now opening this Pick-a-Brick cup from Naboo last year. I never opened it. This had to be for Naboo though. It's all green stuff. There's no way I bought this any more recently than last October. So there you go. Some Naboo parts here. I think those will be hidden under there. Let's see. Try to look. As long as no green show, I might have to find some gray. Yeah. Gonna have to find gray. That's unfortunate. Definitely shows. All right, let's put it back in and reseal it for next to Moctober. I gotta find a Lego brick separator. Where would I have? Oh, there's like 10 here. Sweet. That's what I need. All right, they're one-time use only, and then I gotta throw them away and get another one. They're not reusable. Kind of unfortunate. I was hoping I would get to use some of these parts that I bought for last Moctober and never got around to using because the MOC just didn't fill out as much as I guess I thought it was going to need to. So I gotta find some gray plates to go there. Or I could use these red ones. I just don't want to use the red ones because I don't know how many I have. And I want to, because there's definitely some in here, but I want to be able to use them for other stuff. I don't know, maybe I should use red. I'll use red. Well, I just had the idea to lay these pieces over each side instead of having them just face one way. I'm not sure which way I'm going to do. I think I'm going to set up both and then take a look, but I'm liking the way that looks compared to this. I think this might look better. I'm not sure, though. It's going to be a tough choice. Maybe you guys can comment down below and let me know, because that's something I can change later on. So let me know what you think about that design. I've decided I want to make the floor of this black. I obviously don't want it to just be the base plates, so I think I'm going to overlay black plates. I'm going to raise these up by one plate. I think the way I'm going to do that, though, is I'm going to put studs under them. So, like, I'm just going to outline studs where on, like, the corners of these plates here, and I think that's going to work. I need about 160 more of these 6x8 plates, plus I'm going to need more for my external work over here. So when I go to the Lego store on the weekend, and for the next episode, really, you'll see it, I'm going to get more of these. Assuming they have them, I'm going to get more of these, and at least 160, but hopefully more. And then on top of that, we'll see what other parts they have. You'll see all that in next week's episode of Moctober. But I'm liking the way the black flooring is going to look, and that's going to give me a great base to build everything I want inside on. And then on top of that, this is going to lead up to that level, so that's going to be pretty cool as well. I'm going to use those slope pieces. So liking the way it's looking, really am. So I've started with that stud outline I mentioned, and I thought this was going to be a problem, and it is. So obviously it's giving a little bit of space underneath the plates there, and what that produces is a little bit of give, and I don't know how much you can tell, but when I do push on this, it does give. So what I'm going to do actually to solve this is just probably add like one or two studs in the middle, and then that should take away that problem here. Let's bring over another plate, set it down, and you can see that's going to be, hopefully you can tell, but that should be much more sturdy than that, and it is. So you can see that difference is pretty obvious there. Way sturdier with a couple of studs placed in the middle there. So that seems to be an easy fix to that problem. Just not going to be as nicely laid out underneath as I would have liked, but it doesn't really matter. It's irrelevant what it looks like underneath. It's just about having a strong support system, and that should work just fine. So I'm going to continue with that a little bit more. And just like that, I have got all the plates right now laid out. I might have more of these somewhere. I got to look through my parts collection and see what I can find, but I'm definitely going to be buying more at the Lego store. I know I will. I definitely don't have enough to cover this entire thing, but I think this black is going to go really well with everything else that I have going on here, and I really like that it's raised up, so that's going to give it a nice flush feel with this, which I actually finished as well. The little tiling, there you go. That's actually going to rise up nicely into the black plates here, so those work very well. Those are supported with the plates underneath as well, so these aren't going anywhere when you push on them, which is great. So great progress for the week, I think. I think that's a good start for me. Obviously, I need to go to the Lego store and buy a lot more parts. As far as building up like the rest of the base, the walls, I'm pretty sure I have more of these pieces somewhere. Oops, I just have to find them. So, I don't know. Right now, this is a mess. I have to go to the Lego store, so that'll all be next week. But let's go ahead and outro this. So I hope you guys did enjoy the first episode of Moctober. As far as progress this week, I think I'm pretty happy. Obviously, next week we'll be hitting the LEGO store, which I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully buying a ton of Pick-a-Brick to go ahead and fill out the rest of the flooring for the base, and hopefully enough to build up the walls of the base. I don't know what it's going to cost, but we're going to get it done hopefully next week, and that will give me most of the parts that I need to complete the MOC. Obviously, I'm on a time crunch. I only have a month to build. That's the point of Moctober. There are no building after midnight. There is no building after midnight on Halloween, so I have to get it done before November 1st rolls around. That's the whole idea of Moctober. So I hope you guys enjoy the series as it continues on. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so don't miss the rest of the series. Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern, and I'll see you all next week on Moctober Episode 2. Peace out.